Makerspaces in the school library, connecting to curriculum. As makerspaces are becoming more common in libraries, it has been observed that learning in a makerspace environment fosters student-centered, process-oriented, and interdisciplinary approaches to learning and is a proven way for students to develop 21st century skills. However, it is also important to connect the makerspace learning to students' classroom curriculum. By working with teachers, librarians can explore technology-rich and inquiry-based forms of instructions which have a high appeal for both students and educators.
A 2019 study reviewed 13 peer-reviewed research studies published between 2014 and 2018. The reviewed research studies indicated that students who participate in makerspaces tend to use their creativity to problem solve, are communicative and collaborative with other makers, and tend to use critical thinking skills when presented with an obstacle. In a makerspace, students are able to use a multitude of items to create something new, requiring creativity, critical thinking, and problem solving. Many times this requires students to work collaboratively and have the ability to communicate with others while working together. Thus, maker learning environments are particularly effective for applying the 4 C's in education.
A case study in 2020 collected data from 3 schools to research the way in which their school library makerspaces integrated literacy, design thinking, and STEAM in conjunction with district initiatives. They found that their makerspace curriculum aligns with the Common Core Literacy Standards, the Next Generation Science Standards, and AASL Learner Standards. 3 themes emerged from the collaborating teachers' questionnaires, including student engagement, personal curiosity, and reading widely and deeply. This information suggests that a makerspace provides an engaging approach to educating students that meets standards and has applications across disciplines, allowing students to take ownership of their own learning. A recent study highlighted the critical importance of attending to equity in the implementation of maker learning environments and the central role that school structures, materials, and perceptions play in addressing historical inequities in making and STEAM. Despite critiques focusing on the lack of inclusivity within the broader predominantly white and male maker culture, they have been recognized for their potential to include and attract students that have been historically underrepresented in the high-powered and economically valuable STEM fields, specifically female, African American, and Latin students. Recommendations include focusing on flexibility instead of rigidity, allowing students to use materials to explore their identities, and value participation over expertise as a way to create inclusive and equitable makerspaces. Assessment methods in makerspaces have traditionally focused on an end result or portfolio of finished work. However, this doesn't capture the evidence of the process of making. A helpful toolkit for librarians and teachers to consider is MakerEd's Beyond Rubrics, which provides educators with a toolkit to qualitative and quantitative evidence during the process of making. This includes tailor-made assessment resources that align with content standards and real-world skills.
A good example of a project that considers all of these challenges and benefits of learning in a makerspace is Learning in the Making Storytelling, which is included in the MakerEd resources. Students are prompted to consider that everyone has stories to tell. These stories could be true or could come entirely from your imagination. Who are the characters? What world do they live in? What challenges do they face? Authors have the power to share their vision of a different world. Storytelling also connects us to our history and our ancestors. By creating stories, we help other people see different ways of living. During this 2-week lesson, students engage with videos, articles, and other resources that explore character creation and the importance of defying stereotypes, finding your authentic cultural voice, cartooning, Native American oral history storytelling, storytelling in African American fiber art, and more. These resources extend students' learning, which is then applied to their own project in the makerspace. This is just one example of a project that brings together many different aspects that are important to consider, including aligning with standards and equity concerns.
Please review the following works cited for more information about everything that was presented today. Thank you.